The story centers on Paulette Gill, a dynamic and dedicated school teacher who genuinely cares for her students and strives to support everyone who faces challenges. She works in an ordinary middle school where she daily encounters teenage problems, misunderstandings from parents, and pressure from the administration. For Paulette, teaching isn't just a job, it's a calling. One day, a student named Kip catches her eye. He's withdrawn, often skips classes, and appears depressed. Paulette notices that he's facing serious personal problems, conflicts within the family, bullying from peers, and inner insecurity. She decides to help him by spending more time after school talking to him and trying to instill in him self-confidence and hope for the future. However, the teacher's concern is misinterpreted. Kip, seeking to appear important to his classmates and hide his vulnerability, begins spreading rumors about an inappropriate relationship between him and Paulette. These conversations quickly spread throughout the school, turning into gossip and speculation that take on a life of their own. The situation spirals out of control when Kip's internal tension reaches a breaking point. Pressured by rumors, ridicule, and his own experiences, he commits a tragic act that shakes the entire school and the town. His death comes as a shock to students, parents, and teachers, especially Paulette, who feels indirectly involved in the incident, despite her always pure intentions. After the tragedy, the rumors don't disappear. On the contrary, they intensify. Society demands answers, and the attention of the press and law enforcement focuses on Paulette. Charges are brought against her, and the case goes to court. A tense battle for truth and reputation unfolds in the courtroom. A central part of the film. The prosecution attempts to prove that the teacher violated professional boundaries and thereby affected Kip's mental state. The defense, in turn, demonstrates that her actions were motivated solely by a desire to help and support her student during a difficult period in his life. During the hearing, details from Kip's life emerge: his difficult relationship with his family, his loneliness, his desire for recognition, and his fear of rejection. Witnesses, Paulette's classmates, parents, and colleagues, interpret the events differently, making the film even more controversial. At the same time, the film depicts Paulette's inner world. She experiences overwhelming guilt, public condemnation, and the fear of losing not only her profession, but also her name. She is supported only by a few close friends who believe in her integrity and try to help her withstand the pressure of public opinion. The climax comes when the final testimony and expert opinions are read in court. The truth turns out to be more complex and painful than a simple accusation or justification. The film doesn't so much provide a definitive answer as it highlights how dangerous rumors and misinterpreted words can be. The ending leaves the viewer with a bitter but important message. Even the best intentions can lead to tragic consequences if there is a lack of understanding, support, and open dialogue. Paulette and Kip's story serves as a reminder of the fragility of the human psyche and the responsibility we each bear for our words, actions, and decisions.